Hello YouTube, Frog Legs here, or Frog Leg Models. This is Billy. I want to give a shout out to Leadhead Customs and Glenn's Models for helping me try and get more subscribers. I appreciate that very much. You just don't know how much. Jimmy gave me a shout out on his channel, and then Glenn gave me some advice on how to get more subscribers. I'm going to talk today about these Auto World magazines. I don't know if anybody had them when they was kids, but I used to get them all the time. My local drugstore sold them, and Woody's Market in West Carrollton, Ohio sold them. It's very hard to come by, but they was Auto World. They had all your model cars back in the day. This one's from '81. It even also has slot cars. Let's see, I'm trying to get to the model part of it. '81 didn't have a whole lot to choose from. Let's do '90. Let's see, what year is this? But anyway, I started collecting these again. I don't know if anybody else had them. You had all your models. So here's Johan. There's AMT. But they're a good reference book if you're trying to find an older kit. And then you could also go by like the tools, the airbrushing. They was making decals. You know, companies was making decals for them back in the day. There was also metal parts. Here's Monogram. And I just like collecting them, especially I got the first year that I actually started doing them was 1980. I started getting these magazines. It's in here somewhere. But I was also looking at this 90 model, and there was this company, Poacher. I don't know who had the kind of money to buy these models, but build-up price was $5,200, and this one was $49.40 build-up price. If you wanted to build it yourself, it was $449. That's kind of crazy to me. I mean, there was, I don't know what scale. Yeah, it was 1/8 scale, so it was pretty good size. But these magazines had, I need to turn them over this way so you guys can see them better. But these magazines had everything in them. I mean, all your different channels for your Plastruck, different models. Let's see, this is Revell here. I like them. I know there's a lot of stuff online where you can look up old models and stuff like that now, but I've always been a paper guy. So here's decals that you was able to get back in the day. Compressors, tool sets, jacks, engines. Here's the Monogram again. But these Auto World books was pretty good, you know, as far as looking up things. I called it my dream book. Like I said, you know, a lot of times I had a paper route, and a lot of times I would pick out a model that I would try and find at all my hobby stores or my drug stores or mom and pop shops. Here's Fujima or whatever it's called. Different characters. But they was just such good references back in the day. I got from 80 to 91, I think it is. Let's see. Let me flip these around. Yeah. But I seen some that was a lot older. I bought these off of eBay, but I've seen them at swap meets. People selling them. I don't know if you young people know about them. I know that a lot of these old timers do, but they're just a real good reference book for everything that you're looking for in the older kits. Like I said, 80 and 81 didn't have a whole lot of kits in it, but you know, it had kits in it. But like I said, I love this stuff. And there was the only garage set that we had back in the day. It was made by Testers. That was the only garage diorama you could get a hold of back in the day. They also sold, like I said, slot cars, RC cars in these magazines. Auto World sold just about everything. How-to tips. There was a lot of how-to tips in them on different stuff that we actually use today. Let's see, what's this? How to customize with plastic T-rod. Yep, we all know how to do that. Most of us do anyway. There's photo etch back in the day. Goodyear tire lettering. Belts for engines, wiring, braided line, headlights, nuts and bolts, even for modeling. Here's lettering. This Decadry, they're actually still in business because I actually ordered some Decadry lettering not too long ago off the internet. A lot of these companies are out of business, but some of them are still floating around. Different paint, a paint chart of different paints. Tamiya testers. The tool sets. This is something that I was going by the other day. This is a Dremel. My first Dremel my dad bought me. It was battery operated. But used to, before, I just heated up a knife, and anytime I wanted to cut, I just heated up an X-Acto knife, and that's how I done it. But I never paid attention about the Dremel being in this magazine. But the mini vices, look at the price. That's the same price they sell on eBay today and Amazon. Same way with the file sets. Same price. This magazine's from 90. If only our groceries would do that. X-Acto knives. I mean, it's pretty much all the same. But like I said, they had the running engines, they had the slot cars, just all different kinds of stuff that you could buy or dream about. In my case, on a lot of them, because some of them kits was very hard to find. Even if, I mean, I didn't know much about ordering stuff back then. I think I order more now than I ever have in my life. I didn't have it in front of me, I didn't get it, you know, at a hobby store or something like that. But it's definitely changed, you know, train stuff. I just think you guys ought to check these out. Like I said, they have them all years. I don't know how. It says it goes back to 1958. I don't know if you can find a magazine like that from that long ago. And another thing I also wanted to bring up is people use Purple Power for stripping models. I use this right here. It's from the Dollar General. I fill up a container and then it'll have my model stripped in 2 days. I'll buy 3 or 4 bottles of it and fill up a container and strip them down. It's $2.75 a bottle. That's for the 16 ounce. $2.75 a bottle. Like I said, everybody said they're having trouble finding Purple Power, so I figured I would bring it up. And like I said, I get my models stripped in half the time. Everybody said usually 5 days that Purple Power that it takes to work. This takes 2. I've stripped a lot of models off of eBay with a lot of layers of paint going all the way back to the 70s. The models were so old, and it's worked pretty good for me. I mean, I might have to take a toothbrush and, brush it a little bit, but other than that, it's pretty good. But like I said, I want to give a big old thank you to Leadhead Customs, Jimmy, Glenn at Glenn's Models. Thank you very much for giving me them shout outs. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm trying to get this channel to grow, trying to get me some subscribers, and comments of what we need to do to make the channel keep growing. I enjoy models, and I really wanted to do these to show my grandkids too. I'm trying to get all my grandkids into models, which has been very tough. They're video game kids. But back in my day, this is what we had. We had some video games, but not like models. I love them, and I'm going to keep building them until I can't build them no more. Thank you all, and God bless.